741 horsepower from a car with an MG badge on the back. 3 years ago, MG was selling the ZS for $25,000. This is not that company anymore. The IM6 Performance sits here in Martigny at 62,990 Swiss francs, roughly $80,000, and it makes more power than a Ferrari Purosangue. I have questions. Start with what hits you first. Almost 5 meters long, coupe roofline pulling it down so it sits lower than you expect. The flush handles pop out when you unlock. 21-inch wheels fill the arches. And orange brake calipers behind them are not decorative. They need to be there. The rear light bar runs full width, and underneath, the only MG badge on the car. The front wears the IM logo, because this is really a Chinese brand called IM that SEC decided to sell under MG in Europe. That identity problem is something I will come back to. Inside, thick gray carpet you would not expect in any MG. A 26.3-inch panoramic display stretches across most of the dash, and a second 10.5-inch screen sits lower on the center console. Artificial leather wraps the dash and door panels. Build quality surprised me. The problem is the infotainment. Every reviewer says the same thing. It tries to be Tesla, lands somewhere between confusing and distracting. No glove box either, which is bizarre at this price. Up front, 12-way adjustable seats with massage, heating, ventilation, and memory, all standard. The driving position sits you low. The steering wheel has 2 scroll controllers and nothing else. Mirrors adjust through the screen. Climate adjusts through the screen. Annoying, but the seat itself is genuinely comfortable. The panoramic roof makes the cabin feel open, and behind the wheel you get paddles for cruise control and a drive stalk. That is it. Rear cabin is where the IM6 earns its money over the IM5 sedan. The floor is completely flat, 3 adults fit across, and legroom behind a 6-foot driver is generous. Headroom beats a Tesla Model Y. The rear seats recline. You get heated outer seats standard, but one single USB-C port for the entire back row. One. On an $80,000 car. MagSafe docks exist on the seatbacks, but MG only sells one accessory for them. That single port will start arguments on road trips. The boot size is 22.8 cubic feet on the Performance with seats up, over 57 folded. Stroller, 2 suitcases, dog crate, and groceries fit without Tetris. The floor is flat, low lip flush, and an underfloor compartment handles the cables. Small frunk under the hood for cables only. The 60/40 split seats fold but not fully flat, and no remote release levers, a miss at this price. 2. Permanent magnet motors. 1 per axle, 741 horsepower, 592 pound-feet, 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. The 100 kilowatt-hour battery runs on 800-volt architecture, so 17 minutes from 10 to 80% at a fast charger. That is a coffee order. Range is 313 miles WLTP. Call it 250 real-world at 5,478 pounds. 4-wheel steering brings the turning circle under 34 feet, and the air suspension is adaptive with adjustable height. It rides better than a Model Y on rough roads, but it never fully settles at highway speed. That is the trade for the performance hardware. Here is the verdict. The IM6 charges faster than a Porsche Taycan, carries more than a BMW iX, makes more power than a Ferrari SUV, and costs less than all three. The infotainment is frustrating, the single rear USB port is cheap, and nobody knows what IM means yet. But $80,000 for this combination of power, charging speed, and space is something nobody else offers. If you care about the badge, buy the Taycan. If you care about what the car does, this is the one to watch. Would you take this over a Model Y Performance for the same money? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.